Hey guys, what is up? Sleeping Knight 77 aka Kyle back here with another UPC Wi-Fi battle for you, this time against my buddy KyleAye, and this is an exhibition match, I can speak, between my league, the UPC, the league that I'm currently in, the UPC, and his league, the Pokemon for Glory League that he created. We decided to have this exhibition match just kind of as a preseason match for him, as an exhibition match for me. We did not have any of the same Pokemon, which was good for both of us, and we both had 11 Pokemon, so we both decided to just kind of go with it. As you can see, I am bringing Cobalion, Meloetta, Pinsir, Mega Pinsir, Rotom Cut, Conkeldurr, and Volcanion, as he is countering me with Weavile, Ditto, Heliolisk, Mandibuzz, Victini, and Donphan. Now, I kind of prepped for him. I prepped like 15 minutes, but all in all, this was supposed to be just kind of a fun battle. So my team is kind of prepped for him, but in the end, it's still a fun battle just for the both of us. So we're just gonna hop right into it. And as you can see, I'd also like to thank him for recording this for me. His capture card is having some issues lately, and which does suck on the animations, and he's been trying to fix that. But in the end, I do thank him for recording this for me. So we're gonna lead off with Bon Jovi. He's gonna lead off with Donphan, and both of us are going to lead off with our celebrational exchanging of rocks. So we both have Stealth Rocks. Now I decided to switch out knowing an Earthquake is coming, and I go out into my Levitating Lawnmower. And obviously I take damage, but Levitating, I don't get hit by the Earthquake, and he kind of has to switch out because he does not want to catch a Leaf Storm. Now he sends out his Ditto, and I decided to trick the Donphan just in case it did want to stay in. So this thing obviously is Choice Scarfed, and I used Trick, and we switched. So I get a Choice Scarf, and he get a choice, and he get a Choice Scarf. So we're both Choice Scarfed still. He uses Thunderbolt, does a little bit of damage, and I'm just gonna Volt Switch out on this thing. And now here, I kind of was like, alright, I'm Assault Vest with Conkeldurr. I'm gonna go into Conkeldurr, eat up any hit that this thing wants to do to me. And especially since it's a Ditto, I'm not set up at any means, and he has to hit me with Thunderbolt. So I'm just gonna Ice Punch it, and he sends out Mandibuzz. Now Mandibuzz does take the rocks damage, but it is very bulky, so I was scared of this thing. I didn't have a lot of prep for this thing, but I used Ice Punch, and it does a decent amount. Obviously these leftovers, and he's actually just going to go for the Roost here on my knockoff because I don't want this thing getting leftovers recovery back, regardless of how he wanted to play it. I don't know if he predicted a switch on me. I really don't, but I get his leftovers off, and he's gonna Toxic me, giving me the Guts boost. Now he said that he did have Foul Play, but you're gonna see that doesn't become a factor. So I do get my Guts boost. Ice Punch does a nice hefty amount, and I do take toxic damage. First toxic turn. I knew he was gonna Roost here. I absolutely knew it. I knew he outsped me. And by now I think he would have used Brave Bird, so I just kind of stayed in and Drain Punched, and it takes it down all the way down to like 5, which is amazing. I get all my health back. Whatever damage I just took from the toxic, I gained back with the Drain Punch. So I'm still looking pretty healthy with Conkeldurr, Mach Punch, and Mandibuzz is down. Now I do take the toxic damage. Toxic damage is racking up, and that is something I do not like. And he does send out his Weavile here. I was predicting Fake Out. Now you're gonna see here something that I found interesting. I send out my Cobalion to eat up this whatever it wants to do. If it knocked me off, if it Icicle crashed. Now he's Normal Gem Fake Out. He was Pickpocket. He thought that Pickpocket did something else. He thought that Pickpocket would use the Normal Gem, hit me, and then would take my item. But it didn't. and I'm just gonna Iron Head. I didn't want to lower my stats in case this thing did come in, this Donphan, and we're back to square one. So I'm gonna Iron Head, and it does a decent amount. I'm gonna kind of play for flinches here. As I keep going for Iron Heads, you can see that he is leftovers as well. I'm just going to keep playing for flinches. He's going to Iron Head, and he is going to show here that he does have the rapid spin, and he rapid spins away my rocks. Now, kind of disappointing. I need my rocks up. I wanted my rocks up this whole game, so I'm just going to stay in and rock again, no matter what he decides to do. I think he predicted my Rotom here again, as he does go for the Ice Shard. That does nothing to Cobalion, and so Cobalion is just going to set up the rocks again. Now here, I'm not playing for flinches anymore. I want to take this thing out. So after we both get our leftovers recovery, I'm going to go for the close combat. I have close combat on this thing, and it does a pretty hefty amount, but this thing's also defensive, and it clearly shows that it's defensive, and he just goes for rapid spinning away my rocks again. So now I have a choice. Do I want to close combat, or do I want to set up rocks again? And I decided I don't want to deal with this Donphan anymore, so I'm just going to close combat and kill it and deal with the rocks another time. Because I kind of knew that I outsped the rest of his team, barring the Weavile, but I knew Weavile was not coming in on Cobalion. So I felt I was pretty safe with killing this Donphan, and so his Spinner and Defogger are gone. Now he's going to send out his V-Card. Now, I knew this thing had V-Create, and I knew he was probably going to use it on me. I did not think he was Scarfed, so that's why I stayed in, and I was going to set up my rocks again, which is unfortunate. I don't get my rocks up, and he kills me with the V-Create. Crit definitely didn't matter. I wasn't defense invested by any means, and plus that's a super effective V-Create coming at me. So I do take my rocks damage on Volcanion, and he withdraws. I knew he was going to go out into his Ditto because that was the obvious play. He didn't want to take a Steam Eruption with Victini, and he couldn't really do anything to V-Create my Volcanion, so I just kind of went for Sludge Wave here, knowing that he was gonna go into Ditto, get my Water Absorb, and I didn't want that. Now I am AV Volcanion, and I use the Sludge Wave and take out the Ditto, so that's another big threat gone. So now he sends out his Juice. Now I know he's gonna Fake Out again. Fake Out Knockoff is going to take out my Volcanion, which in the end I didn't have any recovery on Volcanion, so it probably wouldn't have done much to keep it in and stay in it and keep it in for the rest of the match anyway. Now here I misplay. I should have Mach Punched and killed this Weavile, and he Icicle Crashes me, and he gets a crit, and it takes me down to 10, and I knock off. And so I knock off. This thing is not very effective. It doesn't have any moves, and he takes my Assault Vest. And now I'm at 0. And now my Conkeldur's dead, even though this Weavile should be dead. I was predicting the Rotom there. I was predicting the Victini there. And so, yeah. So now, I totally forget that he had Heliolisk still in the back. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll just send in Rotom, Thunderbolt. Hopefully it kills. Nope. He sends out his Assault Vested Heliolisk, and so I need to send out my special defensive. I need to send out something that's specially defensive. So I send out Meloetta here, seeing it can take a hit. Oh no, he crit me again. Meloetta didn't get to do anything this match, and I'm sad. I close combat there, probably would have killed the Heliolisk even in Aria form, but now I'm in a bad spot. I'm Scarfed with Rotom, and I do Leaf Storm here. Thinking it might kill it out. I didn't know at the time that he was Assault Vest. He misclicks and clicks Surf, which made me very, very excited because my Rotom gets to live another day. And so I Leaf Storm here. and barely. I think it was a roll, but I barely took out the Heliolisk. Now he sends out his Victini. I'm like, I kind of have to stay in. And I outsped him, which was interesting. He said that his Jenner probably messed up on his Jenner definitely messed up on the EVs, giving him 12 in speed instead of 252. So he didn't outspeed my max speed Rotom. So Rotom gets a nice critical hit off on this Victini, and so I get to send in Mega Pinsir, and I'm not in Mega Form yet. But I knew that he was -1, and I knew that he didn't outspeed my Rotom. So I Mega Evolve, and I don't set up Swords Dance, predicting a switch out or a sack to the Weavile. I just go for the Earthquake here, and at -1, I'm max attack. That's easily going to take out this Victini, because Mega Pinsir, again, is a monster. Now he sends out his Weavile. I'm at 108, I believe, 106. So 83. I use Quick Attack here. He did have Ice Shard, and it might have been a roll, depending on his spread, to take me out. But I use Quick Attack. I do take out the Weavile, and I do win a very, very good and a very, very close 1-0 against KyleAye and the Miami Donphans. Again, special thanks to him for recording this match for me. Special thanks to him for battling me. Please go check him out. His links will be in the description. If you guys do have any suggestions as to what I should run or what Pokemon you'd like to see me use in future weeks, I will go over my team eventually. I'll post my team somewhere. Go over my draft analysis eventually. But if you do have any suggestions as to what this team could benefit by, please let me know in the comments down below. But again, I am Sleeping Knight 77. Thank you again, KyleAye, for the battle. Thank you again for recording this for me. And I'm Sleeping Knight 77, aka Kyle, and I will see you guys next time.